We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Franmil Reyes, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Brian Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Reyes moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Stroman isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Batting first, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
So coming to the plate, O'Neill Cruz. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chase DeLong is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now in the box, Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
D-Row, this guy's just off the pace for the RBI title. Less than 3 runs batted in his last 10 games.
He's had such a productive season. I'm fired up to see the guys in front of him get on base. Give him an opportunity to get right back in this race.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Runner back safely. Suzuki leads off second with nobody out. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 42 homers and 103 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
From the stretch, Patrick Wisdom started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1. Here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
To the plate now, Alfonso Rivas. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Lined hard, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
This is flared out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
At the plate, Nico Horner takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So now to the plate, Zach McKinstry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Here's the 2-0. Lined into right, a base hit. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. And he is in there.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, T.J. Higgins popped him up. Choi moving to his left, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates nothing. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Ji-Man Choi. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0. You can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath. and just start getting some guys on base.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Ready on 1 and 2. And that misses 2 and 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
That is it.
Digging in, Cal Mitchell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 14.
Into the box. Castro will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Two out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. So striding forward now, Marcus Stroman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hey. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, number 27.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Suzuki will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Patrick Wisdom. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good. Striding into the box, Smith. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Jason DeLay. And he puts it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it in.
So here now's the pitcher, Chase DeLong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail here 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Alfonso Rivas.
Here it comes.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Bullet back up the middle. Reynolds is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Ready for another chance? Nico Horner. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is popped up near second base. Castro is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. It was a bases clearing double for him his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Nope. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, TJ.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, TJ Higgins, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 out with the man at first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
One 0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Into the box now, Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, O'Neill Cruz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Cruz is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner with that pitch, it's unhittable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Core.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The 2-0 on the way. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Marcus Stroman. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he popped him up. Castro backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready once again. First delivery to him on the way.
Back outside.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
2-0. Now the pitch.
Counted 3-1.
Cody Bellinger is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. There he goes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 32, Rodney.
Digging in, Franmil Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
First baseman, G-Man Toy.
First offering on its way. G-Man Choi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Cal Mitchell is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. I'm set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the stretch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, number 14.
Now at the plate, Castro. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at bat. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 28.
So striding in, Smith. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit to first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bryce Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Striding in, Alfonso Rivas.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Wilson has pitched just under 60 innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Nico Horner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Zach McKinstry, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher, TJ Higgins.
Standing in, TJ Higgins. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Men on third with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bay will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
For Pittsburgh, number 71.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hay.
Into the box now, Brian Hayes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hayes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Count now, a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Zach Thompson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Zach Thompson.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Stroman getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Thompson, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Suzuki, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. A ball that's carrying. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Cal Mitchell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's
Too low. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Castro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Ground ball foul down the left side. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Smith. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down here 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 43 on the year for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting. First baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Standing in, Alfonso Rivas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. Delay, recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
Digging in now, Nico Horner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is in the air to right. Mitchell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Jason DeLay. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
A runner at first with no outs here. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The relay, and he's safe.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Stepping into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 6-1. De Los Santos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Stepping in, P.J. Higgins.
The catcher, P.J. Higgins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Nick Madrigal will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Nick Madrigal.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The numbers 282 to start play, 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0 home. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Suzuki. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Push to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Stephen Brault comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. O'Neill Cruz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Hey, you miss over the middle with a sinker, and it becomes more just like your generic 2-seamer. Hitter got great wood on that pitch.
The right fielder, number 31.
To the plate now, Cal Mitchell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, Castro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Line drive to left. And look out, America. Here come the Cubs, champions of the National League Central.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Chase DeLong was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.